tell me that you love me, even if it's fake, cause I don't fucking care.
Hey, what is up you guys? This is Nacho here and welcome back to another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. In today's video, I'm bringing you the epic showdown between the Mauler Mammoth and the Mauler Sentinel. Now, you guys have been asking for this epic showdown for quite some time, so I figured I'd finally deliver it today. So I actually got some pretty nice gameplay in the background for you guys. I hope you guys will enjoy it, but let's just get right into it. So, starting out with the first one, we have the Mauler Mammoth. Now, what do you get for this epic weapon variant? We have one ability called Heavy Hitter, which basically gives you double damage, but it gives you a slower fire rate, slower move speed, and a slower aim down sights time. Now, this is kind of a bad thing. The good thing about this is that the Mauler Mammoth is a two-shot kill at pretty much any range because of its other ability, Sharpshooter. So basically, you have two abilities on this Mauler that give it double damage and increase the damage range. So this becomes a two-shot kill at any range, but you move like a turtle whenever you're using this gun. Now, I've come to realize that the only time I can pretty much use the Mauler Mammoth or bear the movement speed, because they just recently nerfed it, or not really recently, about a month or two ago, they had nerfed the Mauler Mammoth because it was easily the best gun in core, which to this day I still think is so, but you're limited on what combat rig you can use. Now, in order to do good with the Mauler Mammoth, me personally, I have to use the Merc man-at-arms combat rig. The reason you have to use this one is because it negates the nerf that happened to the Mauler Mammoth. So if you guys use any other gun, meaning a submachine gun, an AR, you guys realize that you move pretty fast, you're pretty fluently throughout the map. Now, if you put on an LMG, yes, you do run a little bit slower as opposed if you're using like a VPR or something, but when you put on the Mauler Mammoth compared to any other light machine gun in the game, you quickly realize how slow you really are. If you don't believe me, go into a custom match, try it out. You know, use a K-bar, kill yourself, switch to the Mauler Mammoth, and try to run around. You will realize how much dramatically slower you move around the map, which makes positioning a way stronger point of your gameplay, or a more focused point of your gameplay whenever using the Mauler Mammoth. Now, this isn't a bad thing. Like I said, the only thing that sucks is that you are pretty much limited to using one combat rig with it the whole time. At least myself, that's the only way I could use it, because me personally, having a two-shot kill weapon at any range isn't really worth moving at like 50% run speed when if you decide to cross an opening, you can get gunned because you walk so slow, and it can be pretty annoying. Now, taking a look at the other epic variant, the Mauler Sentinel, this is an interesting one to say the least. This is the only weapon in Infinite Warfare that has this ability called Slicer. Now, what this one gives you is that the gun will fire a 5-bullet projectile in a vertical column. Now, I've gotten told this a lot. Well, if the Mauler Sentinel shoots 5 bullets at once, wouldn't it be stronger than the Mauler Mammoth? No, that's not the case, because the 5 bullets that come out of your barrel don't go straight into the enemy unless you're using a certain reticle. I believe it's the VMC. I don't know if that's still a glitch or not, but the 5 bullets generally come out in a vertical column, meaning a lot of the times only 2 of the 5 bullets will actually connect with your enemy. So the time to kill with the Mauler Sentinel is pretty much right around the same with any other gun in Infinite Warfare. I wouldn't really say you have a huge advantage. There are times where, let's say you have 2-3 enemies rushing you, you can just hip fire this thing and destroy everybody. The hip fire on the Mauler Sentinel is really deadly in multiplayer, and also, let's say you're pre-aiming around the wall run or something and you get 2 people that come, if one stacks right on top of the other one, you can seriously kill both of them at the exact same time while only aiming at one person because of that 5-bullet verticality. Now, the other ability we get for the Mauler Sentinel is Haste, which is the complete opposite of the Mauler Mammoth. With Haste, you will be running around a lot faster, and with the Mauler Sentinel, I have found that it's a lot easier to use any combat rig you want, because Haste pretty much counteracts how slow you move with a light machine gun, and it kind of makes it feel like you're playing with an assault rifle in a way. Now, taking a look at both of these epic weapon variants, which one would I recommend for you guys? Now, if you guys are seriously just trying to go in and have the best epic weapon variant, or you're trying to decide on which one of these two is better for you, honestly, I would say the better overall weapon has to be the Mauler Mammoth. Even though they have severely nerfed the ADS, the move speed, and the fire rate of it, I still think this is a better weapon. This gun, 2-shot one-shot kills at any range, no matter where you're looking at an enemy, and you really can't beat that. It's fully automatic. You can just spam the trigger. I found myself getting multiple triple quad kills with this. You know, you can pretty much just sit down a long hallway, pre-aim it, and it's like you have a sniper rifle in a way. It's really nice and it's really deadly. Now, the reason I choose this over the MAULER Sentinel is because a lot of the times I found with the MAULER Sentinel, I was missing a lot of my bullets. Now, the reason I picked the MAULER Mammoth over the MAULER Sentinel is because just out of pure effectiveness, honestly, I found myself having way better games using the MAULER Mammoth as opposed to the Sentinel. The Sentinel, sometimes if you're not that accurate, I've come to realize that it just seems like you won't kill enemies, or they'll need like one more shot and they would have died. Now, the Sentinel is nice when you run into a multiple of enemies, or if you're trying to hip fire, because like I said, the hip fire on this gun is deadly because it'll shoot 5 times at once. But a lot of the times when I'm playing with light machine guns, me personally, I'm not really rushing around. If I'm using a light machine gun, it's because I'm trying to play picks, I'm trying to sit back, I'm trying to watch long lines of sight, and basically just pick anybody who decides to challenge the cross. And since you have the MAULER Mammoth, like, you're gonna win that gunfight 10 out of 10 times unless your aim is absolutely atrocious, man. Honestly, guys, if you are thinking about buying either one of these epic weapons, I recommend you get the MAULER Mammoth. And if the move speed is a problem for you guys, like I said, just make sure you use the Merc with the man-at-arms combat trait ability. That will completely nullify the nerf that they did. I mean, at least to the movement speed. You will still need to have quick draw on and a foregrip because they nerfed the recoil, and they also nerfed the aim down sight speed. Now, even if you have quick draw on it, it kind of feels like you just have like a regular assault rifle without quick draw. But that's what I said, man. You just got to sit back with this light machine gun. It's not about being super aggressive. It's kind of about playing that mid to long range game and getting those picks. Trust me, you can piss off a lot of people with the MAULER Mammoth. I have pissed off way more people with the MAULER Mammoth than the MAULER Sentinel, and that should just go to show you guys which one of these two is better. You know, obviously, if someone's raging, it's because they dislike dying to such a cheap gun, which, you know, the MAULER Mammoth all in all is. If you're a core player, the MAULER Mammoth is always a 2-hit kill no matter what distance, and it's just so deadly. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, or let me know what 2 weapons you guys would like to see face off next. But as always, my name is Papa Nacho. Thank you guys for watching the video, and like I said, man, I gotta go with my buddy the MAULER Mammoth on this one, boys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Nacho Nation.